All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Make sure you have a. I got my laptop here so I can see your comments as well. Let's make sure we are online. I think we are. I think we are live. Is it live? I think we are live here, guys. Is the sound okay? Let me know if you can. If I think we have a couple people on right now, so maybe nobody. Yeah. Oh, one person just walked in. Two. Let's see. Good. You got Big Papas and A Team. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. Sometimes these YouTube the names are, I don't know, confusing sometimes. But okay, I think we are good to go. All right, guys. Good. It's a Larry. Shout out to Larry. Okay. Okay. So it's been 35 days. I've been working on my latte art. It's been very interesting. It's been very interesting there. Hold on a second here. Let me make sure we have right zoom in. Comes to latte art. Just let me know how many people are out there watching right now trying to work on your artwork. Love to hear from you guys. Okay. There's two types, right? Someone wants to really work on latte art. Someone, you know what, I don't care about the art. Just as long as my milk is good, I'm good. Okay. Seems like to me there are two camps. For me, having a good latte art, one of those like bucket list. Okay, last 10 years or so, ever since I make coffee. It's been 10, actually longer than that. Because I used to work at cafe when I was in college. Those were like lifetimes ago, okay, quite some time ago. 30 years ago, I think, yeah. Yeah, more than that, 35, more like 35 years ago. When I was working at the cafe when I was in college as well. So, I wasn't that good at it. It was okay, but it wasn't my main focus. But last 35 days, I really focus on the latte art every single morning. So every single morning, I've been posting on my Instagram and YouTube as well. So you guys are going to see like progress over the last 35 days. 35 days is not a lot, which the reason is because I only practice once a day. So I make coffee for my family, and that's it. Maybe one latte, maybe two latte at the most, okay, for the last 35 days. So a good case, I try maybe like 40, 50 times. But again, every single day, I'm very conscious about whenever I'm doing the latte art or like milk frothing, I'm really conscious about it. Every day, I'm trying to look at the video before, and you know what I need to improve on. Okay, and here's my tip for you. Number one is the milk. Okay, having a right milk is important. I know some of you out there, you cannot drink whole milk, right? Even but milk, having a right milk give you a very nice consistency. I know oat milk does fine. I think the barista oat from Oli, it does a really good job as well. Barista oats, I like those. Comes to like regular almond milk or soy milk, it's gonna be a little bit more tricky. Okay, so just give you a heads up on it. But barista oat, they are made for latte in a way. Okay, it does a really great job frothing the milk. Comes to regular milk, whole milk is fantastic as well. I try whole milk. I try lactose-free milk as well. Skim milk over the years, but whole milk does give you a very nice microform, so it gives you a very flat, very, very nice texture. Okay. I'm lactose intolerant, so I cannot drink milk in the morning. Maybe one or two sips at the most. That's it. So that's the reason why it's been really tough. I usually give it to my family members, but yeah, I wish I can drink milk, but that's what it is. Okay, so milk. Okay, milk frothing is important, and also more importantly, cup size, the milk jug. okay? You do not want to, okay, hold on a second. So let me show you something. So this is more like small latte, okay? It's like more like 8 ounce. This is more like 8 ounce latte cup. If you go to coffee shops, okay, I'm gonna have a few more cups here. If you go to coffee shop, if you order a large latte, this is more like 12 ounce latte cup. Okay. All right, 12 ounce. This is more like 8 ounce. And then you could order cappuccino size as well. So this is more like 6 ounce cup. Okay, more like 6 ounce as well. All right, so this is also 6 ounce too, more like cappuccino. So here's problem. So this is more like, so this is a 250 milliliter milk jug, which means that every time I fill about right below the spout, okay? So you're gonna add about 250 milliliter of milk, okay? You're gonna froth it. Okay, you do not want to use halfway either. The main reason is if you have a little milk, half the milk going inside, you're not going to get a good milk texturing because you have to have enough milk inside the milk jug to froth it, okay, really nicely. So this is perfect. 250 milliliters perfect for 8 ounce latte, okay? If you use this 250 milliliter for cappuccino, 6 ounce, you are going to have a lot of milk left over. You are going to waste it. So instead of using 250, if you like cappuccino, maybe go with 150 milliliter milk jug. Okay, that's for sure. And if you like large latte, you could use 250 milliliter, but ideally around 300 milliliter. So again, it's got 150, 250, maybe 300. Okay, maybe I think there's larger ones like 350 as well. All different milk jug size. So at home, I usually do 8 ounce cup anyway. So these cups are perfect. Okay. So I mean, same as so this is a 250. So I add about just below the spout. So this represents about 250 milliliter. Okay, let me show you as well. Okay, here's my scale here. Okay, zero out. So imagine this is milk. This is water actually. Okay. There we go. It's about 250 here. As you can see, just below the spout. Okay, hopefully you guys can see there. Okay, hold on. Just below the spout there. So this is about 250 milliliter, 250. This cup here, this is obviously large, okay? So this is more like 300, okay? This might be too big for my 8 ounce cup. So far I've been using, these two for my latte. This is handleless. It doesn't have handle, but you have to get used to. And also make sure your spout. So mine is more like roundish. So this is great for basic, basic latte artists like myself, okay, beginners. All right, it's nice and round. And some of them are, this is also round as well. So this is very easy. You get to see a very sharp one. So that one for the pros, okay, they do very intricate design. I'm not there yet. So this one, just to make sure round shape, about 250 milliliter. If you're not sure about it, if you don't know what size cup you have, just in front of the scale, put the milk or water right below the spout, and then you're gonna see the size, okay? Most likely 250, 300, or 350, okay? If you have a smaller one, if you like cappuccino size, small cappuccino, make sure you get a new milk jug as well, if you don't want to waste too much milk, okay? All right, guys, what else? Comes to frothing, let me show you, okay? I'm gonna show you a close-up as well. Because you have to give just enough air into the milk, okay? Not too much, not too little. I mean, that's the hard part. I mean, that's the one, it took me a long time to figure it out, okay? It took me a long time. Some days I got perfect milk, the next day, you know, it's too thick or too thin. So having that consistency comes with the practice. There's no shortcut for it. But once you get to your milk texture down, and after that, it's all about the speed. Okay, it's all about the speed there. All right, guys. Comes to coffee. Let's talk about coffee. To what kind of coffee? Ideally, medium to dark roast coffee. More like medium to dark. With a light roast coffee, a little bit more tricky, because you know you want to have a nice contrast in latte art as well. So, fact is, hold on. I mean, you don't want to have light roast on latte anyway. I'm just going to do some quick pork prep here. I brought my auto comb from shop, so yeah, I'm just going to do my quick pork prep. So this is my simplest pork prep at home. Okay, auto comb with SWT tools from San Anthony. So this one you don't have to temp it. Okay, that's like hybrid distribution and temp. Okay. I'm using the heat exchange machine. Even though I have a PID, you don't want that steam coming out. Okay. I flush about 7 to 10 seconds. I'm doing first time. Here. Okay, we're gonna start with espresso. So I'm doing about 19.5. I'm trying to shoot for like 35 grams, 35, 36. I like to do just below, just more like 1 to, just 1 to 2 ratio, just under. Okay, oh. Okay, I think I went 2 over, 42 grams. Okay, 42. Okay, goodness, it's not a good time. I should check my water. I'm at low right now. Hold on a second here, guys. Yeah. I should check the water there. If low, sign is low, which means I cannot steam the milk. Okay, so I'm using my filter water. So this one is a reverse osmosis with a little bit of mineral, and also I have a special filter inside as well. So yeah, having a good water is very important, guys. Okay, just make sure. Do not use tap water on your machine. Okay, no tap water. Okay. All right, hold on a second here. Let's do this. Let me show you how I steam the milk. Okay. Steam 1. I'm just gonna go just below, more like in between. I'm not at the 9 o'clock here, more like 9 o'clock, but right on between, from the center to middle. Okay, right there. You hear the paper cutting noise? So that's the sound of introducing air. Okay. And make sure wipe it clean. All right, and then we're gonna do some latte, guys. It's gonna be interesting. Comes to latte art, just take your time. There's no shortcut for it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna tilt it like this. Start adding. Put the base down, nice and easy, slow. It comes out okay. I wish it's a little thicker, but yeah. I mean, it looks all right, but could be better. Okay, hold on a second here. All right. As you can see, I mean, I like the texture of the milk. A little thinner side, but so when I start and pour the latte art, it's not quite, okay? It's not bad, but it could be a lot better. But again, focus on the milk texturing first. As long as you have a good milk texture, which means you're gonna have a good tasting latte, okay? If your milk is not quite right, it's not gonna be that great anyway. So make sure focus on the milk, and then followed by the, if you wanna work on the latte art, that's time. I mean, I wish there's a perfect tutorial for you. I mean, there's no such thing. I've been watching over the years so many latte art videos on YouTube or Instagram. Whatever you watch makes so easy, okay? So easy. But in reality is, I don't have the feel for it yet. Get a feel for, I mean, one day, okay, once I got the speed down, I definitely do more tutorial video. But so this is again 250 milliliter. Okay, so this is the perfect size for 8-ounce cup latte. I got just tiny bit left, so that's what you want. And if I'm going to do that with cappuccino, I'm going to have a lot of milk left over. You don't want that. All right. So if you like 8-ounce, stay with the 250 milliliter or milk jug. If you love cappuccino or cortado, get a new milk jug. Okay, more like 150. Okay, I think they make 150. So get the 150 for sure. If you don't want to waste milk. Okay, if you don't mind, just stay with it. Okay, hold on a second. We've got some comments here. We have Larry has a lot of comments. All right, anything? Okay. Okay, failing is good. Okay, you want to fail, okay? Because, I mean, that's what you learn from it, all right? Okay, we have a Larry, so all of my latte are. Okay, sometimes milk, yeah, exactly. Sometimes my milk is too thin. So that's the thing, that's the consistency, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. We go Hawk say right fat, okay. Okay, content is need to the steaming, okay. Right fat content, correct. Yeah, right fat content. Yeah, I mean that's why full fat milk is the best. Yeah. And Hawk say 2% lactose. You know what? Sometimes, again, I prefer lactose-free milk for my body. For lactose-free milk, I use the full-fat lactose-free milk, but it's hit and miss. Okay, not like whole milk. Whole milk is very forgiving, but with the lactose-free milk, especially like fat-free, you have to be just right to get the perfect milk. So, okay, I'm just going through your comments right now. Okay, so what is the ideal milk, and do you see difference between? Yeah, I mean skim milk versus whole milk milk. I can definitely see the quality of the milk. So, if you know the latte art, I'm talking about just the latte art aspects of it. Get a whole milk. Okay, whole milk is the best. All right, and Larry also mentioned about the depend on the machine as well. So I've been using the heat exchanger machine. Works really good, but maybe I should switch out the machine too, like Bravo machine as well. Bravo machine takes a little longer, obviously. Pro is not bad, okay? Pro or Touch, they have a thermal jet. It does a pretty good job, but Express, it does take time. But, okay, hold on a second, yeah. Power plant, what the power plant said. Do you feel you are better now, latte art? I'm not talking about better now. I feel more comfortable with milk texturing. I feel like I have some consistency. Okay, that's it. Just 35 days of practice. I feel like I have some consistency now because I'm doing it every morning. But yeah, better? No, it's not better. I feel like it's still the same, but the milk is getting better. So I mean, that's my first step is milk. Okay, once you got the milk texture down, and then followed by the speed of the pour. So that's my next step. Okay, Cameo say my art is always abstract. I mean, that's okay, but just make sure your milk, your latte tastes good. Who cares, right? But here we go. Okay, here's a big but though. But if you like to show up, if you're one of those guys that if your friends over on weekends or some kind of dinner party, if you like to, show up your latte art, okay, so that's the when you want to have some sort of art. Maybe nice, right? Impress your friends or families. I mean, that's the only time you want to do it. That's the reality. Every morning if you're busy, go to work. Last thing you're worried about is your latte art. Okay. Cups. Okay, let's not forget the cups either. Hold on a second here. I know some people does really good job with regular cups. Just regular mug, right? Okay, just a regular mug. That's all we do. Okay. But it's really tricky to pour your latte art because the base on the bottom there, all latte art cups has a very roundish, so it's easier to pour. A cup like this is much more tricky. Okay, much more tricky, that's for sure. All right. So again, if you're really into latte art, depend on the size of your cup. If you only drink cappuccino size, go with maybe 150 milliliter milk jug. Okay, not 250. 250 is more like standard. So 250 is good for more like 8-ounce cup. Okay, more like 8-ounce cup there. So 250, 8 ounce. If you want something large, latte, go with maybe like 300 milliliter. Okay. And comes again, like I say, comes to coffee. I prefer dark roast coffee as well. Dark is, you're gonna see beautiful contrast too. Like I said earlier, Good Brothers coffee. Comes to latte art. He does really fantastic job. Okay. Hold on a second here, just make sure. Wow. Okay, hold on. We have an internet. Can you guys hear me okay? I think we lost it. Okay, hold on. Are we live here? Let me know if you guys do. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay. If you guys can hear me, let me know, okay? For some reason, I'm having some Wi-Fi issues this morning, but hold on. Let's see. Hold on, let me check your comment section. You guys are good? Okay, I think it's a sign, guys. I think we're gonna call it a day this morning. Anyway, so hold on. I think we are coming back. Yeah, I think we are back. Okay, I think we are back here. Good, excellent. I think we are back at the moment. All right, we have a shout out to Patrick, okay, for the super sticker as well. Shout out to Patrick. All right, guys. Anyway, I'll be back later as well. So let's make some espresso later because I've been doing a lot of latte last 35 days. I mean, that's my main focus right now. Trying to work on the latte, and then hopefully we're gonna do some more fun content. Hold on, someone's in the door, on the door. Okay. We have somebody knocking on the door. So let me. I'm gonna see you guys later. But